soften your touch, relax, and I'm gonna push that lunate right into your finger. You feel it? It's very small, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna help you. So the second and the first metacarpal, in between there is your scaphoid, right? In between is your scaphoid. So once I find it, I'm gonna push it. That's for scaphoid. That's for scaphoid. You feel that? Yeah, that's it. Those two, right? You wanna mobilize them because that sometimes can help you with getting better wrist motion for your patients, right? In order to get better wrist flexion and extension for your patients, sometimes mobilizing the pisiform and go, so you're gonna push the pisiform radially while you pull the hand ulnarly, and that's gonna get you to move those rows of carpal bones to help loosen up a wrist. So you're gonna hold that, you're gonna move it radially while the hand goes ulna, and you can mobilize that wrist and get better wrist flexion extension. If you have someone who's a little bit stuck going radially because they have thumb, they have wrist, you can take that, and I like to put my fingers in between their fingers so I can control their metacarpal, and I will pull the pisiform more ulnarly while I push the hand more radially. Why? Because when I'm going radial ulna, I am moving the carpal rows against each other, which can help me to loosen up my wrist patients. Sometimes your wrist patients are very stiff and you want to mobilize it to see if their stiffness is coming from the inside of their carpal bones or if it's coming from somewhere else. When I'm working with a distal radius fracture, I might mobilize their carpal bones and see if they're stiff there. If they're not stiff there, then they're stiff where? The radius to the whole junction, right? Which is the metacarpals to the carpal, or they have a muscle tendon tightness because of all the muscles not letting them move. Does that make sense? Or it could be scarred because they're so scarred down, right? Okay.